My name is Grandma Roseanne Pruitt. Well, he was kind of one of them quiet guys that you hear about. He was friends with everyone, and it got to where he couldn't be friends with everybody. So he killed himself.
Where did you grow up?
Stecker, Oklahoma.
How would you describe your childhood?
Fun, I guess. We worked and we played.
When did you meet Gene?
When I was 16, we hoed cotton in the same cotton patch with his aunt and my mama. And that's when we got really acquainted.
So when did you guys get married?
1963,
So
a year after we graduated.
And did you guys have any kids?
We had 3 boys. Ken Jr., born in 69, and Kevin Eric was born in 72, and Chris Evan was born in 75.
So what do you remember about like his school life? Like, was he the quiet kid, the popular kid, good grades?
I think he was a popular kid. I think he was sort of kind of quiet, but then you see pictures of him doing silly stuff at school, and so maybe he was different at school. He always seemed to be happy. Everybody liked him. He was friends with everybody. He kind of took up for the little guys.
Did you notice any red flags about things that he would do or say at that last couple years?
Yes, but not until after it was really over. I mean, not till you knew something wasn't right with him. But you didn't know what, and he didn't know what. We went to the doctor one time to see if the doctor had any ideas, and of course, you know, I think Mama being there might have been a time when he should have went by himself, and maybe he would have been more open with the doctor without Mama being there.
But did the doctor say anything about what it could be or anything?
Nope, because the doctor didn't have any idea.
After that, did he ever bring awareness to you about him feeling down or?
He did things that teenage boys don't do with their parents. His stepdad and I went to a cattle meeting where we were serving steaks. And he was here with us. I said, "Don't you want to go along? You know how you go along." He said, "Yeah, I'll go with you." Well, teenage boys don't go to a cattle meeting with their mom and stepdad. You know, and you kind of wondered, but you just enjoyed it. You was glad to have him with you. Giving me a memory. Doing something with me. And he was always at Ken's house, so. And I found out that he tried to get Ken to take his rifle and keep it. But I didn't find out till, you know, after all this was over with, that they didn't connect.
One of the red flags, there's a list online that you can find for suicide awareness.
Yeah.
2 of them that are pretty popular that people notice is like extreme changes. So like cutting their hair or changing their style or anything like that. He didn't do any of those.
Nope.
And another one is trying to give away your
That's the only
possessions.
thing I know that he tried to give away was his gun. He thought a lot of the gun, and he wanted Ken to have it. Other than that, he didn't, not that I know of.
If you would walk me through what you remember about the day that he passed away.
I don't remember much about the day at all. I just remember being asleep, and I woke to a gunshot, and I thought, well, Chris is outside shooting his gun, and I thought, I need to go check on him. And I got to his bedroom, and he wasn't in bed, and I thought, oh good, he's out shooting his gun. And instead he had made him a bed on the floor and shot himself there. So I just kind of groaned or screamed or something, and Wayne woke up come to see what was the matter. And I went back to the bedroom, and Wayne checked on him for me. And then I had to call the cops. house, and they had to come, and we had to wait for the man to pick him up.
So how soon after that day did you have to start planning for funeral arrangements?
I guess we started the next day.
Did you do it all yourself, or did you have family help?
I had Wayne, and I had, I guess Ken and Kevin. I'm guessing, because I don't know. This is when we met at the funeral home to decide what kind of casket, which his dad had just died 2 years before, and I told him I wanted him to have the same kind of casket his dad had. That evening, or maybe the next day, we were all at the house trying to figure out who to get for pallbearers and what songs to sing and who to sing them. And there was 2 cousins there that he went to school with that were his age, and I kind of turned it over to them. They picked out the song, they picked out the casket carriers, and either that day or the next day I started giving his stuff away. If they came by the house, I told them to go to his room, get whatever you wanted, take it home with you. I just didn't want it there.
What would you say that one of the hardest decisions you had to make about the funeral?
Oh, I don't know. Nothing was any more difficult than the other.
Do you wish that he would have had some sort of plan or request in place before he had died?
No, because that means he would have planned it. I didn't want a note. That would just be like he knew he was doing it,
And do you feel like having to plan this funeral so quickly after his death made it harder for you to grieve?
I don't really know that it did or didn't. I just didn't grieve until afterwards. Oh, the first year is hard. You go to sleep thinking about him. You wake up thinking about him. Anything you do, you think about him. And the first year, I guess, that's what I say. I always prayed, Lord, let this year go by. Let this year go by. Let this year go by. And then everything's got easier. You didn't think about him when you woke up.
Being rushed to give him the funeral, did you feel like you gave him the ceremony that he wanted or deserved?
I think so. He had just graduated the year before, and our church is one of the big churches in Anadarko, and it was completely full. I don't think there was not a person there that he graduated with and that he was friends with. The church was just compact full.
So for someone that would be like suffering with severe depression now, or severe anxiety or any issue that they have, and they might feel like they're in that state, do you have any advice for them or advice for their families?
I don't know what it would be. I really don't. I don't know what you do. I probably would have seen to it that he did get to a therapist of some kind. If I'd have known what was going on, then I would probably have, I don't know.